Well, I am not sure what happened there, but it would seem that the stream crashed. So for those of you piling on in here, sorry about that, and glad to be back, still finalizing map picks and everything, and we will be underway here shortly. Alrighty, everyone. So teams have finally made their selections here. We are going to be going to hybrid, and as you can maybe see, the teams have selected, or I should say Respawn Raiders have selected Hollywood to be their map after Midtown was banned by XL2. So we will be getting things underway here shortly. XL2 Red has opted to play defense first. Alrighty, and both teams have confirmed that they are ready. We will be getting things underway now. So after a brief intermission and a stream crash, we will be getting things underway at Hollywood for Map 2 between XL2 Red and the Respawn Raiders. Now, XL2 had a very strong and dominant performance against the Respawn Raiders on Map 1. We will have to see if that continues for XL2 or if here on Hollywood the Respawn Raiders will be able to turn things around. Now, I will say, knowing just the Respawn Raiders and their playstyle a little bit, working on that dive comp maybe might not be something that they're going to continue. XL2 starting on defense might be going to a poke or a brawl, but we will see here hero picks momentarily. And it looks like here on offense, on defense, A7 is going to be sticking with that Doomfist. Joe Mama going to be playing Ashe. Speedy on that Junkrat again. Archer playing, looks like we have a DC mayhaps. Well, if it's not one thing, it's the other. Give me 1 second here, chat. All right, well, in the meantime, as we are waiting on Speedy to return, just looking at how things are playing out, the Respawn Raiders, at least for the time being, look like they're going to be playing a Queen, maybe an Ashe Kiri, still figuring out one of their supports and one of their DPS. Looks like we are ready to get back into the swing of things here. And we are back. So anyway, Speedy going back to the Junkrat. Archer going to be playing Lucio, and Sonic will be on Ana. This will be a good matchup.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
XL2 taking the high ground here. See, Speedy got very low, but able to get out. They are going to be pushing up. Bronze is going to be playing some Venture here. And there is that quick pick there on Bronze. A sneaky Junkrat. What a shot, too. Lining up those bombs on Lil Big as Lil Big is in the air here. A7 hoping to dive in. Sonic getting some good damage there. Lil Big just getting absolutely pelted with damage. A7 hoping to corner Lil Big here, and does get that pick with the help of some burn damage from Joe. Alex is going to get pressured here by XL2. A7 in the face of Alex, and is going to get 2 bronze there to hopefully to try and support Alex, but it does go down. A7 showing off some Doomfist techs while we're waiting for the Respawn Raiders to come back from spawn. Switching up the comp a little bit, sticking with the Junker Queen here. Bronze going to be on Tracer, as we saw just a moment ago. Alex is going to be swapping off to Cass. We do have that Kiri Juno. And there's going to be Riptire stalling a little bit. Does not get any picks, unfortunately, but still quite a bit of damage. Maybe just enough on Lil Big, and it will be Speedy able to finish off what he started there on Lil Big playing Queen. And Joe Mama able to get Normal Freak, who's trying to regroup. Speedy shooting there at Bronze, but finished off by Joe Mama. A7 getting Wanna sent back to the spawn room here. It looks like we've got Meteor Strike, we've got Bob coming up, as well as a Beat and Nano. Sorry, I blinked for a second there. For the side of the Respawn Raiders, looks like just support alts coming online. This could prove to be a little bit hurtful for this next push, especially if they allow the supports to build their alts here. And they are going to go ahead and use Kitsune Rush. They are going to use Orbital. Hopefully this will be enough for the Respawn Raiders to do something. But unfortunately, A7 is going to be locking in on Bronze. Bronze is going to stay alive, though, with the support of their team. Normal Freak does go down. Wanna does go down. Lil Big going down. Alex and Bronze going down as well. XL2 proving to show that dominance even more here on map 2. Respawn Raiders really needing to try and figure something out. Speedy setting up a sneaky play here, whether it's going to be a Riptire from behind or just that quick pick as the Respawn Raiders walk past or into this choke. And that is only going to get one, but one will be enough to give the XL2 team an advantage. Lil Big trying to get out with the support of their team. Lil Big is going to get trapped using Shout, trying to get out. Speedy looking low. Archer able to get that pick. Beat still not having been used. Saving it for what could be a last fight, but it looks like the Respawn Raiders just won't be able to touch. And Alex able to get the pick there on Archer. And there's going to be the sleep, unfortunately, does go down, and that is going to be round 1 in XL2's favor. XL2 just putting an absolute beat down on the Respawn Raiders. Definitely going to have to switch something around or figure something out on defense. I talked a little bit last time about some compositional changes that the Respawn Raiders could make. Just something wasn't clicking on their end of things. I don't think they really touched the point more than a couple seconds. XL2 now only having to get that first tick. This could be a pretty quick round 2, which would then put XL2 in position on the next map to win the match entirely.
Ready for battle.
Alrighty, looks like the Respawn Raiders setting up just a little bit differently here. So Bronze is going to be playing Ashe. You have Alex on Mei. Lil Big going to be swapping to Orisa. Going to see some horse gameplay here, while Wanna and Normal Freak will be on Anakiri. On the side of XL2, A7 going to be swapping off of the Doom. Going to be playing some Roadhog. Joe Mama hoping to get some early picks here as Widow. Speedy switching to Genji. And then we have Archer and Sonic on the Lucio Ana that we saw there on defense. Setting up here on high ground. A7 making a liar out of me, making that last minute swap to Doomfist. Lil Big hoping to diff a Widow. Does get the pick on the Widow. Joe Mama, unfortunately, not able to get that pick that they were hoping for. Lil Big falling off of high ground, chasing Speedy. But Speedy does get very low, able to get some support. And Lil Big rejoining. On the side of XL2, they have quite a bit of an advantage here because they don't have to touch. They don't have to do anything at this exact point in time. They've still got a little over 3 minutes to even get a single tick. That's going to be a nice jump there on Alex, but unfortunately, not going to get the pick. A7 having to back out here. Lil Big there to reinforce. And you see immediately, Joe Mama's going to be swapping to Hanzo here. And it looks like XL2 jumping through the door. A7 able to get that pick on Bronze. Wanna able to get Speedy down. And Joe Mama getting the pick there on Wanna. That is a nice headshot. A little big, very low. Nice Suzu, nice wall, but unfortunately not enough. And XL2 is just going to keep going. They're going to have to touch Respawn Raiders. Alex doing everything that he can. There is the dragon. It is just Alex on point, dropping the blizzard off, but it will not be enough. Looks like XL2 is going to get that tick, and that is map 2 for XL2. And XL2 with another dominant performance there against the Respawn Raiders there at Hollywood. This will now put Raiders in position to go into push, knowing that this could be their last map. So as we're waiting on map picks again, we will be going to a brief intermission here as the selections are being made. Alrighty, we are back for what could be the third and final map for these two teams. We will be looking at Colosseo per the Respawn Raiders pick here. Alrighty, and waiting for team confirmations as we are getting ready to kick things off here at Colosseo. So far, XL2 has just been dominant. Excited to see if the Respawn Raiders are going to be able to do anything with this next map. They do have a substitution, so it looks like Jakey Wakey is going to be subbing in for Lil Big. So we'll see if that makes a difference for the Respawn Raiders, or if at the end of the day it does not change a thing. Respawn Raiders hoping for something big to happen here on this third map. A7 and the XL2 Red roster hoping that things continue to go just as this match has gone so far. And looking at things, teams still picking out what heroes they want to play. Definitely can be anyone's game, but the Respawn Raiders definitely have a lot of mid-match adjustments to accomplish before they're able to come away with this map. So definitely doable. Never say die, right? But definitely have a pretty large task ahead of them. Looking at the side of XL2 Red, you see A7 going to be playing that hog, unless, of course, A7 makes a liar out of me again and switches to Doom last second. Joe Mama going to be playing Tracer, Speedy on Genji, Archer on Lucio, and Sonic on Zenyatta. A7 is going to swap the ball, looking for a very dive-heavy comp, whereas on the side of the Respawn Raiders, look like they're going to be doing a very poke-heavy composition here. We'll see what works out and what doesn't for these two teams. Again, Jakey Wakey swapping in here for Lil Big, hoping to get some things going for the Respawn Raiders. And also everyone here in chat, today is Jakey Wakey's birthday, so go ahead and drop a happy birthday in chat as action is about to begin on Colosseo. A7 rolling in there, and Alex is going to go ahead and get the first pick there on Joe Mama. Archer looking very low. Dash does not connect from Speedy onto Alex. Braun's able to get the pick there on Archer. Speedy going down as well. A7 and the rest of the team hoping to get out, and they looks like they do. Respawn Raiders taking a lead here so far. We all know that first fight is massive, but certainly lots of map to be played. Just under 9 minutes left. And A7 applying pressure here to the back line, hoping to disrupt and do what Ball does best. Getting a lot of damage there on Wana. Wana's going to have a lot of trouble with A7 here on Ball. but Jakey Wakey also getting stuck. Archer able to get Juana down. Archer really applying a lot of pressure here. Speedy, Joe, and rest of crew are there. Bronze going down as well. A7 not going to let him get away. Alex trying to use ult to stop the momentum of XL2, but unfortunately not able to accomplish anything. Jakey Wakey going down. That's going to be a big stagger for XL2. Normal Freak can't get out either, but does go down to A7. Good turnaround there from XL2, starting to push Timmy here. Respawn Raiders regrouping. And Speedy getting an early pick there on Juana. Archer looking very low. A7 again disrupting. We've got Pulse Bomb. We've got Dragon Blade coming up. Looks like just about every ult for the side of XL2 coming up. Jakey Wakey doing a lot of damage. There's going to be Blade from Speedy. Getting one, getting two. And Speedy's going to be able to get Jakey Wakey, and XL2 will pull off the team kill against Respawn Raiders, sending them all back to spawn. Speedy hoping to take some advantageous positioning here up top in the building on the left. If nothing else, maybe just get some poke, maybe getting another Dragon Blade coming. On the side of Respawn Raiders, you see the Gravitic Flux, and Bronze Main really trying to apply some pressure onto Speedy. A7 there to support Speedy, but Bronze backing out for the moment. And there are going to be the mines. A7 putting pressure, stopping the Respawn Raiders from moving backward. And there's going to be big stick from Joe Mama. We timed that perfectly to see that. Alex 5 going down, but Normal Freak able to get that pick. Oh, but Jakey Wakey got booped off as Normal Freak was teleporting to him. Unfortunate. Speedy did get very low, and Juana will not be able to get out. That is going to be a big stagger as well, as XL2 just continues to push the bot. This is looking like it has potential to be a full cap for the side of XL2. Jakey Wakey now swapping to Mauga. Hoping, if nothing else, just to pressure XL2 out. We've got another ult coming from Alex 5e. Bronze having overclock. We are going to possibly be seeing another Dragon Blade coming up here soon. That's going to be Nano there on Jakey. Speedy getting very low. Does manage to get out on just about 10 HP. Jakey Wakey walking in. Speedy again. You see Joe looking to maybe sneak up behind the Respawn Raiders. There's going to be the ult coming from Alex, able to get Speedy down, but that's going to be a trade 1 for 4, and there's going to be 5. XL2 back on pushing Timmy. And A7 putting mines in front of the door, hoping to keep the Respawn Raiders in there. And there's going to be Transcendence to keep Archer alive. Alex able to get Joe, but Bronze going down here. Alex able to get Archer as well. Maybe just the sheer raw damage output from Mauga was enough to get XL2 off the point. But again, just under 5 minutes left to play here. But Alex is going to go ahead and finish off Speedy, sending Speedy back to spawn and forcing XL2 to regroup. Looks like XL2 will likely have that forward spawn as they're regrouping here. Speedy coming from spawn. On the side of Respawn Rangers, I like the off angle that you see coming from Alex. It looks like maybe doing some hunting for Joe Mama. As Joe Mama's looking for a pulse, this could be big, but unfortunately that slam not giving enough of an opportunity. Jakey wanting to apply pressure onto A7, but maybe looking a little lost here as A7's just able to roll away. Joe Mama not able to land the stick. And there's going to be the rally coming from Archer, but Archer's looking very low, able to survive. And that is going to be enough between Alex being nanoed and Jakey stopping. Archer's going to go down. A7 is going to go down. But Speedy and Joe still wreaking havoc in the Respawn Raiders backline. And Joe Mama able to get Alex down, but that was certainly what could have been a close fight. Respawn Raiders opting to try and get as much push as they can. And they will be regrouping now. Jakey Wakey stopping just shy. And that is going to be all she wrote for Jakey Wakey. Jakey Wakey going back to spawn room. XL2 resuming the push of the bot. Respawn Raiders are going to have to do some good positioning here or prevent XL2 from getting set up how they want to. Otherwise, this could have the potential to be everything that they need. A7 with some more mines to gift the Respawn Raiders. But Jakey does have a cage. It'll be interesting to see if he opts to try and cage A7 to try and prevent that mobility. Joe Mama with a huge 2K with that pulse bomb. Bronze answering back, but that is still a 2-for-1 trade. Speedy applying a lot of pressure. That is going to be a lot of good deflection there from Speedy. Sonic able to take Jakey Wakey down. A7 just rolling on to Bronze, and that is going to be it for map 3. XL2 Red coming away with the victory. Chad, I'm not going to lie, I didn't even realize the scoreboard was up. That is my fault. But here nor there, the important stuff was on the middle of your screen. So that will be it for this evening. XL2 able to come away with a very solid, a very dominant win against the Respawn Raiders. That will be 3-0. XL2, again, just looking very strong and hoping to roll with that momentum going forward. So for the time being, XL2 will have to wait to see who their next opponent will be next week, but actually we're going to cheat a little bit. And XL2 Red will be facing Wyoming Steamboat, so that should be a pretty good matchup. But if they continue with that momentum that they had, shouldn't need to adjust anything unless, of course, Steamboat comes out and shows them, hey, we're not someone, or we're not a team to mess with here. On the side of the Respawn Raiders, they will have Texas A&M Galveston for their next matchup next week. Both of these teams played well, but ultimately XL2, I just keep repeating the word dominating, but that's just what it was tonight. So congratulations to XL2 on going forward. That will be the first matchup for both of these teams, and we are excited to see what they bring for the rest of the tournament. We do have another match. This will be tomorrow night at 8 p.m. EST. This will be against Texas A&M and Wyoming Pistols. Sure to be a good match, and hoping to see maybe what could be a potential 5-map series. But until then, I hope you all have a good evening, and we will see you tomorrow night.